Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. It's been revealed that Rachel Reeves has changed her mind over raising income tax. All of a sudden, income tax is not going to be raised. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, she is making the claim that it's because the economy is better than they thought it was going to be. Smell that? Let me show you what I'm smelling in a simple picture. Yeah, because the planning is that she's still going to raise income tax, but doing it not by raising the tax level, but by a bigger tax, stealth tax, by freezing and abandoning and moving thresholds rather than putting up the tax rate. Now, she's saying that the black hole is not as big as it was or they thought it was going to be. Again, I refer you to the picture I put up a few moments ago because it absolutely is. No, what this is Rachel Reeves running absolutely terrified, scared from the backbenchers who've said that breaking of that promise would mean she would have to resign and she enjoys her job too much. Starmer knows it would be a civil war. And many people in the party said it cannot go up and must not go up. Now, this was not done because the country's in a better position. This was not done because the black hole isn't big. It was done out of fear. And if you want to see an even bigger pile of shit, look into the toilets at number 10. Because let me tell you, every staffer in there has been on that toilet all day, arses wide, because they all know. Now, she is planning to increase her, headroom, as she calls it. This is the buffer against sort of breaking pledges. But to do it, she's going to raise taxes elsewhere. But how? Rumour is not raising the tax rate, but extending the things into which VAT can hit. Moving into clothing, children's clothing, a new rate for food, perhaps, things like that. And also, as I say, freezing the thresholds, or in some cases, even introducing a new threshold at the top end, who knows? Or reducing a top end threshold, who knows? There's lots of things she can do which don't actually legally or, shall we say, technically break the promise. But it is obvious to everyone, obvious to a blind man even, that this is fear deciding policy, not political nous, not economic expediency, sheer panic and fear from a woman who knows she's out of her depth. The OBR had already been informed that she was going to raise income tax 2%. They've been making forecasts based on that. They now have to start all over again, wrap it up, throw it away, start it all over again because they're not raising that income tax by 2%. It's going to basically add another 10 billion to the black hole based on the fall of income, based on income tax not going up. Where's she going to raise that? Speculation mounts. But it's quite clear now, with just less than 2 weeks to go to this budget, that she still doesn't know what she's doing. The budget's not complete. Her numbers are never going to add up. This is a woman who is lost at sea. Completely, absolutely lost at sea on this. And a U-turn this late stage indicates to the markets that we have a chancellor who's making it up as she goes along. There's nothing set. There's no plan. There's no action. There's no ideas beyond, surviving the next day, I think. It is a day-by-day survival. The Institute of Fiscal Studies has said, while it's not unusual for chancellors to make last-minute changes or alteration or tweaks based on what's going on, around the world, said, but something as major as this, so close to the budget, is almost unheard of, and it will worry a lot of people in politics, in finance, people in business. They're all going to be, well, let's put it this way, confidence is at an all-time low. And when you get a chancellor doing this, confidence will fall even further. A woman who just hasn't got a clue. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks a lot.